Chapter 1. The Town Without Shadows. Ravenspindle was always misty in the fall, but never like this. By the second week of October, shadows had begun to disappear. Lanterns flickered in the windows of crooked houses, but cast no light on the cobblestone streets. Trees swayed in a breeze that left no rustling, and the villagers, what few dared venture out after dusk, spoke in hushed tones, wary of the heavy silence that now hung over their town. Something ancient had woken. Something hungry. In the attic of the old mayor's manor, a cracked mirror began to hum. The surface shimmered like moonlit water. And then, as if stepping through fog, Gravina Graveheart emerged. She floated inches above the floor, her translucent gown drifting like smoke. Her glowing blue eyes scanned the dusty room. "Ravenspindle," she whispered. "The veil is thinning." She could feel it rips in the fabric between the mortal world and the veil. The balance was breaking. And whenever balance broke, Morvena Dreadmoor was never far behind. Beneath the ancient sundial in the village square, a pair of glowing green eyes blinked in the dark. Shadow sat motionless, his sleek black fur nearly invisible against the stones. At first glance, he looked like an ordinary cat, but his stare was too knowing, too still. From the shadows behind him, Morvena emerged. Tall, gaunt, and cloaked in tattered robes, she knelt beside the cat and ran a finger beneath his chin. "You found it, didn't you, little ghost?" she said. "The villagers don't even realize it's missing. A shame." The sundial's magical core, its heartstone, was gone, stolen by her own hand. Without it, the town's shadows had vanished, just as planned. "Soon, the hollow crossing will open," she murmured. "And no one, not even Gravina, will stop me." Shadow said nothing, but his tail twitched. Gravina walked the silent streets, her light footsteps leaving no mark. Each window she passed showed flickering candles, but no shadows danced on the walls. Something was wrong with the light. It bent strangely, fled from corners. She found the village sundial shattered. The base hummed with residual magic, but the core was missing. She reached down, her fingertips glowing. A whisper echoed from the stone, faint, but real. A woman in black, and a cat with emerald eyes. Gravina straightened, her expression grim. "Morvena." A cold breeze coiled around her like a serpent. The mists thickened. Then eyes, shadows, glowing from the alley. She stepped forward. "You remember me, don't you, Alden?" He blinked slowly, then vanished. The ground beneath her feet cracked, and roots exploded upward, twisting like snakes, aiming to bind her. "Hexbind!" she hissed. A cackle echoed through the mist. Morvena stepped from the shadows. "Still predictable, Gravina. You really should learn some new tricks." Gravina raised a hand. A dome of shimmering light enveloped her. "And you," she replied, "should stop hiding behind children's curses." They clashed, light against dark, spirit against witch. Magic cracked the sky above Ravenspindle as Gravina retrieved the sundial's core. And in the chaos, Shadow watched. A child had wandered too close. Morvena's spell veered off course. In an instant, Shadow leapt from the rooftops, knocking the child out of harm's way. A flicker just for a heartbeat of the man he once was. Alden. Gravina caught Morvena's gaze. For a moment, even she looked shaken. But then the witch vanished in a swirl of shadow, dragging Shadow with her. Later, at sunrise, Gravina returned the stolen core to the sundial. The shadows returned. The villagers stepped into the light again, unaware how close they'd come to being swallowed forever. In the distance, Morvena fumed. Shadow stared at his reflection in a puddle, unsure who looked back, and far above them, the moon lingered, watching.